Gary's Good News Only here on a beautiful May 5th day. The sun is out, no rain in sight, so it is beautiful. First article of Gary's Good News Only comes from the state newspaper today, something I'm really happy to see, talking about professional sports, Major League Baseball, Major League Soccer, NBA, WNBA, NFL, and NHL. You're talking thousands in each of these sports of athletes, so closing in on 10,000, if not more, professional athletes. Throughout all of their seasons during the COVID, only 789 people even tested positive for COVID. And of those, only 460 even had symptoms. So 58% of those who tested positive had symptoms. So the amount of people is down in the single digits percentage of people who got it. And these are close contact sports. We're talking football and basketball and things of that nature. So we're in NHL hockey. So people are in each other's faces. So it was wonderful to see. Also, zero hospitalization, zero deaths. In professional sports. So that's also good to see. Good news is that the University of South Carolina is talking already about being aggressive and allowing us to be back in the stands for the upcoming season. I assume Clemson will be doing the same thing. Alabama says they're pushing and trying to get where they can have the entire stadium opened, which is fantastic news. We are seeing on the COVID front, cases in South Carolina are plummeting. One day this week, we had only 400 cases. I think we're around 500 or 600 cases. That's down about 90% from where we were just about 8 weeks ago. Now, this is all from CDC. CDC's 7-day case average is lowest in the United States since October 22nd. The current hospitalization census of COVID-19 patients is down 51 straight days, lowest since October 26th. We're talking almost 5 months ago. ER visits, people going to the ER with COVID-like symptoms is below 3% now, closing in on 2%. It was just at 8 or 9% here in January, which even in January shows the big media lie that hospitals were busting, that they were about to be overrun, that we were going to have a collapse of the hospital system. That was complete garbage, and they knew it all along. We're talking 2% of all ER visits now are about COVID. Doesn't mean they have COVID. It just means they have COVID-like symptoms. The COVID-like symptom, remember, is a runny nose, sneezing, coughing, aching, which is the flu, the common cold. It's also the same things you get when you have a sinus infection or allergies. But that's been the big media lie of this whole thing. We've also seen 52 million people have received at least one vaccine in the United States. Remember, after one vaccination, you're starting to get immunity and starting to get protection already. So that's good news. Phil Kerpen reports almost 83% of COVID-19 deaths since October have been 65 years old and over. Why is that an interesting thing? Well, because we've now vaccinated over 50% of the 65 plus population, over 60% of the 75% population in the United States. So we will start to see death numbers plummet, because if 83% of the people are dying are over 65 and we hit 75, 85, 90% of vaccination for that age group, they won't be passing away, which means COVID deaths are going to be going away pretty much very soon. Also looking at hospitalizations worldwide have also plummeted. United States, they were averaging around 130 in the weeks of January. Now we're down to 45,000. Governor McMaster has opened up the state of South Carolina no more 11 p.m. curfew, because he knows you can get the COVID virus at 11 p.m. just as you can get it before 11 p.m. That was the stupidest thing they ever did in the first place, was having these curfews like you couldn't get COVID at certain hours. Texas and Mississippi is finally following the Florida model of being open. Florida, the third largest state with the oldest population, has some of the best COVID numbers in the entire country, comparing that to California, which is locked down worse than a state prison, and they rank at the bottom of almost every category. So we're finally seeing some of these very onerous lockdowns that are causing people mental health issues and to lose their jobs are finally going away. So hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Happy to see great news, and this thing is ending. I'm feeling it. It's coming to an end. We all feel it. Y'all take care.